Good morning, YTPC. Voodoo review coming at you. We're going to do some actual slow drip coffee live. Well, sort of. Anyways, this is going to be the full, all the way through what I do. Let's see how you like it. I start with a fresh grind. In here, you can see where it says 8? I fill it up to there. This little beast of a grinder does all the work itself. All you gotta do is have yourself a spot that you can plug it in. Up, shake it out smooth. Top it off. I'm going a little bit stronger because the people who want it are going to want it a little bit stronger. But we're not talking by a lot stronger, we're just talking a little bit stronger. And boom. Now I'm going to fill up my pitcher with water from the fridge. I know it's a little loud, right? Well, that's what it is. So the grinder's done. I'm not even done filling up the pitcher yet. Takes me a little bit. Water doesn't come out exactly fast. You can fill it up faster from the sink, but I like the triple filter that I've got on the fridge. Alright, so as you can see, I went a little bit over where it says max. That's not really a problem, that's more like a suggestion. I plug it in and click it on. Putting a pot holder down on the cabinet. Got one for when the pitcher comes out, because that's going to be hot. Washed this morning. Set it down. Grab a filter, mostly because it's easier to clean up with a filter. Cone-shaped filter. You can pretty much get all of this at a Walmart. I got all of mine at HEB, but you can get all of them at Walmart. This is what I'm using. Reason why is because with these, they have no bleach. You can skip a step, which is that wetting it down step. So you tap this a couple times just to make sure the grains are down. I like this because you can pull the whole grinder out. This grinder comes with a little brush so that you can brush it all into your filter. You're gonna have, if you've got really good beans, you're gonna find a lot of oil. It's going to be very sticky. These are not the best beans, but I bought a pound and it was very inexpensive, and right now with no money coming in from me, that's kind of a good thing. In case y'all are wondering what HEB is, that's a place that really it's only in Louisiana and Texas right now. But it's considered one of the best grocery store chains on the planet. My normal process is I just keep trying to clean all the grains out. I do not store my coffee in the fridge or the freezer. That's actually a bad thing. All you're going to do is freeze the oil out of the bean. And the oil is what you're hoping for in the coffee. And that's pretty much it. A little bit left here in the lid. Sweep that out real quick. Put the little brush away. Put the cap back on. Line the cord back up. Put that away. Now I'm just waiting on hot water. Luckily, water comes out ice cold from the fridge, but this little electric water heater does not take very long. Going to have to move the camera a little bit so that you can actually see the coffee brewing up. But as you can see, this whole process so far takes 9 minutes already. Woo, allergies. In case any of y'all are looking at this and going, man, that kitchen's a mess. Well, right now it is. I already done made waffles this morning. This is actually a second pot of coffee. But I've got a wife, a mother-in-law, and an aunt. Actually, the aunt's a cousin, but I call her an aunt because she's the same age, within a couple of years, of the mother. Oldest kid, youngest kid, and blah, blah, blah. Now, family trees get a little weird. My real family tree looked a whole lot more like a hula hoop than I want to admit to from my dad's side. Bunch of inbreds. it so the water's really getting a good rolling boil. You can see the steam here. And that's it. It's already boiled out. Now this coffee boiler, this water boiler, gets hot fast. But the handle actually starts. So pour it in. Beans 316 has a really good how to do this. You want to just barely cover the coffee, set it down for a second. This one has a removable cord, the water boiler that is. So I'm putting the cord away. Let that brew up for just a little bit. Bloom or mud up. I like to call it mud up. When you do this for yourself, you'll understand why I'm calling it mudding up. Alright, so this is cork. It keeps the pot from getting hot. After the required about 30 seconds of letting it sit and mud up a little bit, you just pour it in and give it a little twist. The reason I'm trying to twist it is I'm trying to saturate all of the coffee bean that has been ground. Now, unlike beans where he weighs out every little bit, I'm going a little bit less technical, where I'm putting a desired amount of beans instead of a recommended amount of beans. And then I just wiggle back and forth, getting the beans in a nice, you can see this is just barely coming out. I'm not putting a lot in at a time. And I wiggle back and forth, driving the foam down, but the foam will have a little bit of the ground beans resting on it. So what I'm really doing is I'm putting the beans back into the water. And you can hear it dripping. At least I'm hoping you can. Now, sometimes the filter will push out. It's okay to just reach over and pull it back. Now I twist the pot in a counterclockwise method. You can go clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever one is more suited to you. It is not necessary, but I like to pour right near the edge. Instead of trying to make a big splashing mess by pouring right over the middle. And again, I just wiggle back and forth, a little bit at a time. I think that this method for company and for family shows a lot of love, because it takes a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. It is not like a machine where you just hit the button and walk away from it and come back and, oh look, coffee's ready. It is not like a Keurig. You are not going to be doing this unless you wake up early so that you can run out the door There's nothing wrong with those other methods. That's what you got, that's what you got. If you want to show somebody that you actually love them, make them some cold brew coffee. It takes hours. Make them some slow pour coffee, which takes quite a bit of time and effort. If you don't think it's effort, pick up a nice little 1 pound weight, hold it up, about shoulder high, even if you're just holding it up kind of close to your body. But hold it up for about 8 minutes. It doesn't seem like it would be that much, but there's this thing called plyometrics. You're going to start feeling that weight. But you are the machine. You get to be the machine. Obviously, I don't have 2 cameras. I'm not going to try and splice footage. So I can't show you how full I'm making the filter. But I am keeping it well below that rim. And I'm just dribbling it in. You don't have to spend a lot of money for a fancy coffee maker. One of the good things about this is if you have a power outage and you have a gas top stove or the ability to boil water on an outdoor grill or anything like that, you can still make really, really good coffee for 3 to 4 people without having a whole lot of effort going into trying figuring it out. Old gas top range, I can boil water. With a match, I can get it lit. And down here on the south coast, Houston specifically, we every once in a while get a hurricane, and 9 times out of 10, we lose power. So it's a good thing to have for bad storms. I'm not sure how bad y'all lose water in the rest of the country, or lose power in the rest of the country, but here along the Gulf Coast, it happens pretty regular. Just ask Padre Piper or Steph and Skip or anybody who says they live down along the Gulf Coast. They're all going to agree. Losing power sucks. All right. I shake the water out, mostly because That's what I do. Put the cord back into my little water boiler. Put that away. And now it's just the natural gravity having it drip. As you can see, there it is, dripping just fine into that. So I'll be right back. All right, just a minute or two more. Now, if you're going to be going outside and enjoying a pipe or a cigar with your first cup of coffee of the day, this is the way you're going to make it. This is a pretty good time to go ahead and get yourself coffee cleaned up, or get yourself a pipe loaded up, or whatever. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do that. All right. So it's Sunday. Got my pipe ready. Now, real quick, we're going to show you what this looks like. And that's about what it's going to look like when it's finished. And that's the reason I pour around the sides, so that it'll all go towards the center. Now, one of the things I do, just because I'm a cheapskate, I make sure I wash my hands very thoroughly before I do this. I press the filter so that I can get all that coffee down inside. Okay. Quick little rinse of the basket filter. Take this little doohickey here. It's got a little round cut on it on the front. Make sure to point that towards the spout. This keeps it from glugging out all of a sudden towards everybody that you're going to be filling up coffee with. My cup. My pot. My good times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping y'all have a great day. Y'all enjoy life. And as always, long lives, big bowls, long ashes, and if you're lucky, some nice slow pour coffee. I'll see you soon.